well, let's get to our callers here. We've got a call-in question from Verna. Hey, Verna, what's your question?
Hey, Verna.
Yeah, I was in a car accident that was bad enough to require an ambulance ride to the hospital. But while everything was going on, I do remember that the other driver that hit me had been on his phone. I remember seeing that. But he told the police that he was not. So how can I prove that he was?
Yeah, and that kind of goes back to what we were talking about earlier. If you have a situation where, especially, I mean, number one, if you weren't injured, it's not going to be worth doing all the things that you need to do as far as getting a lawyer, getting a private investigator, downloading all the cell phone records of the defendant and things of that nature. But if there's, serious injuries and things of that nature, then that would warrant you being able to do something like that. And again, kind of like what we talked about before, if you subpoenaed the records from that other person, it would show if they were on the phone, if they were texting, if they were emailing. You can get all those records now, so that's very helpful. And but yeah, I mean, everybody's going to say, "Oh, I wasn't texting." Well, now there's there's ways to find that out.
And how difficult is it to get that information? I mean, I'm assuming you've got to, like you mentioned, you've got to have subpoena power in a case.
You got to file a lawsuit, send a subpoena, and then like AT&T, Verizon, whoever it is, will have to send that information.
And is there ever any kind of pushback, or I don't know if you also try to request information from like Meta, which owns Instagram, Facebook? I mean,
I've not gone down the Meta road yet, but I know that they're always saying freedom of speech, things of that nature, where they don't want to release things. But again, I think at the end of the day, you would be able to get what you need to get to be able to prove whether somebody was distracted.
All right.